Hey, this is Pop Jibberish. I'm Joe.
I'm Shay.
And we are watching episode 4 of DOTA, Dragon's Blood, book 3. And a lot has happened. A lot is going down. Everybody's alive, apparently.
Yeah. That's right.
So the Invoker remade the world.
Back.
Marci's back. Everybody's happy about Marci being back.
Yeah.
But it looks like Mirana has a decision to make. She can either save Marci and... Oh wait, but no, Davion was dead in the other world too. So technically, who would she be saving?
I'm not sure at this point who she would be saving because...
I mean, it seems like the world in and of itself is better now than it was in her version. Because Davion was dead, Marci was dead, her parents were dead, Lena was dead. Yeah, that was like...
her core people.
Yeah, and Caden, we assume was we presume is probably going to be dead too because he got mortally wounded. Yeah, that was like everybody.
Yeah.
With the exception of Luna and Filomena, which she didn't really. I mean, she's friends with Luna, but she's not like oh, I care about you. She's
not. is loyal to her.
Right.
That's like her sergeant or something.
Luna is definitely loyal to her.
Okay.
Yeah. She's the captain of the guard.
Yeah, captain. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure who it will be.
So like,
I mean, her mother isn't.
Right, her mother is.
Where's her mother at?
Her mother. Well, it looks like her mother passed away in this world that she's in too.
Okay.
So honestly, what would be her reasoning for changing things back? Other than the fact that she's lost the relationships with these people, but the problem is, if she changes it back, then they're all dead.
Exactly. And how would she stop that? I'm pretty much lost for words at this point because they are taking us for a loop right now.
Yeah.
And time traveling and now we're seeing things more from Mirana's point of view. Like we're walking through her life path in this, like this is her journey that we're seeing things from. Because she had a major, like when she went to see the Oracle, she had a major, what do they call that?
An epiphany?
Well, not an epiphany, but like her life flashed before her eyes from the previous life, and she just seen everything flash before her. And so then the Invoker, of course, what you said, he just created a new universe, but it doesn't feel so new. I mean,
so according to what the Oracle said, what he did with those pillars was he grabbed every other universe and condensed them down into one reality. One reality where his life, his family is where it's supposed to, where he wanted it to be.
Oh, okay.
And as a residual kind of thing, all these people are back to life.
Okay.
They're back alive, and not only that, but they have had different experiences up until this point. But it reset it back though.
Yeah, they're even showing us like how it got to the point where she went into the town.
Right.
Where at the bar.
Right, because initially she only went there she was trying to find the lotuses.
Yeah.
That Filomena stole.
Yeah.
She was like on the quest for that. So now she's on a quest to basically undo what the Invoker did. But do we really want her to though?
I don't think so. I mean, the point of getting the lotus back was for
Mene.
Right. But if the Invoker has his family back, then Filomena is his wife.
Well, I meant like this version, she's not worried about the lotuses. That was what happened in the first version in the first world. Right now, she's trying to undo what the Invoker did, but does she need to? Because at this point, Davion is alive. He's happy.
So why would they take us to the scene of the bar then? Like it's almost like it's starting the story all over again.
Well, it's not necessarily starting the story over again. That's where she found him the first time. At that time in time, like at that place, in the story. That's where she found him first. So she knew to go back to that place to find him there again. Okay. Because that's where he was.
Oh, okay.
So she was just thinking, from her previous memory, she's like, okay, I remember on this day, at this time, he was at this tavern because he had just killed a wormling. So he's probably there again. But she made some big assumptions because with the timeline being so different, it's very well he could have not been there. She got lucky, or fate, or destiny, whatever you want to call it, and she ended up meeting him again. So she's there to employ him again. He doesn't know who she is.
Right.
And now she's like, "Hey, Davion, I know who you are. You don't know me, but here's the thing. We need to go find Slyrak." And he's like, "What?" He's like, "Hold up. First of all, you don't just talk about, one does not simply walk into Mordor. One does not simply just talk about going against Slyrak. Like, he's the dragon that we all want to kill. Like, you don't want to do that." So, his character arc for, like, having the affinity towards killing dragons and losing it and having more compassion towards dragons because he knows what their purpose is all gone.
Yeah.
So unless he has some ability to kind of awaken those memories within him, because that's the thing.
I don't think he's sworn to the Brotherhood to slay dragons.
And see, that's the thing.
So I don't think it's going to come with simple persuasion.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a situation where it would make more sense for the story for her to not be able to awaken his memory.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't she do that for Luna and Lena and the rest of them so they can have their memories too? But it's going to make things so much more complicated, which is for the story to make it more dramatic.
She's going to be awkward in this situation because when she was like, Marci's looking like,
you just saw me 5 minutes ago. Like, what's wrong with you?
So she's gonna have a lot of awkward moments. Yeah. She's gonna have to find her cool in her quest that she's on.
She's gonna have to make him fall in love. Well, not make him, but like get him to fall in love with her all over again.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's a season. That's a season worth of stuff.
I can't wait to see where it's headed. I'm actually ready to get into it.
Oh yeah, we're talking so much. Yeah. Let's go ahead and jump into the episode. I might actually have to put most of the stuff at the end.
Yeah, that's fine.
But let's jump into the episode. Like and subscribe so you can get notification when we drop next episode. We are actually going to jump into episode 4 right now. Patrons, thank you for being a patron. We're going to do all this stuff at the end anyway. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Yeah. He's like, "Are you out of your mind?"
The cake for crazy. Have another round. Maybe then you'll grow some balls and get some big ones.
That's the guy.
Yep.
So do you.
So you won't help me?
I am helping you. I'm saying no.
That's what happened the first time. When the old dude, drunk, went down there to try to kill this dragon by himself. Oh wait, but there's no Terrorblade this time.
I know where Slyrak sleeps. I don't need that man. That Davion.
What does Marci see?
More shards falling.
You're always right.
Oh, I just noticed that the other moon is breaking up in the intro. Was that always there?
We will have to do our research to see.
Yeah, we have to jump back and check that out.
I've missed you.
Can goddesses have nightmares?
Whoa.
We've all missed you.
Who are you?
Whoa.
Phantoms. Her illusions. How interesting.
She's excited about it.
Right.
It's a goddess. Goddess.
What is this little like doll that's walking around?
Right. The teddy teddy bear.
Nobody's addressing it, but
Right.
it's like chilling on her shoulder.
We met on the road.
He's still trying.
Just tell me. I trusted you enough to come with you. It's really the least you can. Weeping Rose?
He's still trying to figure it out.
State your business.
I suppose that depends on why you and your men are blocking the road.
Sorry. Move along.
On second thought.
I get the feeling you're somebody from the Helio Imperium.
Capital S somebody.
Good night, princess. What kind of princess hangs out in a bar?
The one that you're in love with?
And yet, no. This is my purpose. I'm sure of it.
She's like, yeah, I better go to sleep.
She's sleeping good.
Drooling and stuff. Arrow? Nope.
Oh, run.
Oh, wow. I almost thought that was Davion for a second, but
Ugly. Let's go.
that was cool.
We're coming. Hold on.
I don't think you want to go to where they are.
Like the dawn star.
It's screaming to bring them. That's crazy. It's screaming
Yeah.
to draw people in.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, not Marci. Not again. Use your power, use your power, use your power. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Don't let it happen again.
Come on,
Don't let it happen again.
Okay, thank you. Activate. Come on, release it. Right into its eye.
Oh, wow.
Child, you should not have come here. No one should come here.
What'd you say?
I said she seems more humble.
Is it more normal?
Humble.
Humble. Oh, oh, that's not Filomena. That's Filomena.
She looks just like her, like the long hair and everything. Finneran hair wasn't that
She
long because she
changed.
had two.
She changed her view, her visage.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's why she's having the visions of her old.
Got you. Okay.
That's the name of that thing.
Yeah, Kochi.
So the radiant is coming from the light side of the moon, and the dire is coming from the dark side of the moon as it breaks.
Yeah. Look at the lava. Zet.
Oh.
Zet.
What is that? That wasn't Terrorblade. That was something else.
Yeah.
And not a whisper to him that I've learned to use his pools this way.
She's gonna see him.
You will be at peace.
I don't know if that did it. Oh no. He needs to get himself out of there. Oh, that was the statue when they were fighting Teomir. That was the statue, and behind the statue was the Dire and the Radiant both there.
Oh, okay.
She needs to teleport them out of there.
She does.
There you go.
You're safe.
The moon. Its destruction cannot be stopped. The end is inevitable. I failed you again.
You've never failed me in your life, and you never will. Nor are you. You must trust me now, Father. I will find all of the answers.
Filomena, I beg you.
Sleep.
She said sleep. So did she put him to rest?
Yep. Just to sleep, so you can rest.
You have no good reason to know.
Sometimes it's better not to know.
Not good enough. Try again.
You want answers? All right. I'll tell you what I know. Dragons are not what you think. He and I and you, we have a connection. It's complicated.
I don't like liars. And I don't risk my life for people crazier than I am.
I'm sure he'll get around to it though.
Yeah.
Oh, they just left?
Remember he lost that tooth when they were on this journey? And they were flying.
Yeah, the first time, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was after the Invoker had imbued it with power to keep him safe.
Yeah, that is correct. That is correct.
Oh wow, Caden's already there.
Who in the third hell are you?
A friend?
Third,
I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you to slay that dragon.
You don't know what this animal is capable of or how many he's killed.
I know very well what he's capable of. Far more than you're aware.
That was a mistake.
There's no time.
It won't take long.
Oh man, fighting the wrong people.
Change in the future is turning against.
Yeah.
That's messing up things.
It really is.
And I think that she should go back on her throne and leave it alone.
The problem is, the reason why she feels that she has to do something is because of the Radiant and the Dire are both like causing havoc in the land.
Yeah.
Which didn't happen the first time.
No, it didn't.
So she's basically like, oh, we need to change this so we can get it back to the way it was. But I'm sure she's going to find a different avenue for that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, me too.
It's good to see Caden back in the story. We'll see what happens with that.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty ruthless, so I don't know if she's going to be able to convince him to not do... Because it took a lot for him to not want to kill Slyrak the first time. As a matter of fact, he wanted to kill Slyrak all the way to the very end of the first time they even after they made the deal, like, okay, there's a bigger threat.
Yeah.
We'll take care of that, and then me and you gonna settle up. You know?
He's very resolute.
Yeah,
so there's
he's
no swaying him away from what he's
set out to do. Yeah, definitely. So, that's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, and with her not having like the ability to give people like their memories from their previous life, that's going to be hard to try to figure out a way to convince these people this stuff needs to change because they don't know anything different. That's like if somebody came into your house right now and said, hey, you don't live here.
I'm having a recall of something where it was a show, someone was from the future and they had to go back and warn. It's always like that where someone comes back from the future and they come to bring warning. We watched it. I forgot what it was called, but you know, it's never. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one. Yeah.
I came back from the future,
and it changed things.
Yeah, it changed things, but
because
is a hard position to really be in.
It is, but this one is even more complicated because it's not time travel. It's a mixture between time travel, but she's on an alternate universe version of her universe.
Yeah.
Where things happen differently.
Yeah.
And because the Invoker merged all these other universes into one and condensed them down into one, and then set the time back a bit. So when he did that, he set the time back and merged everything to where he could go back to where his daughter was young and live with her all the way up until now.
Yeah.
Instead of just bringing his daughter back to life to the present day, he brought her back then so he could live with her through that whole time.
Yeah.
And because he did that, it changed everybody's futures, like in this little weird butterfly effect, this cascade effect, this domino effect, and everybody has slightly different futures up until the point where we actually entered the story. Yeah. So now we're back into the story, and everybody's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Because they haven't gone through those same experiences, and she's the only person that remembers those other experiences. So
that's a difficult one. Like I just
yeah, I don't know how she's gonna get through this.
Either.
Mainly because she has to not only convince the people who already trusted her to trust her again, but she has to get these people who have gone through things with her, and that's the only reason why they trust her to trust her. Like Caden had no reason to trust any of them.
Yeah.
And no reason to go along with Slyrak or any of that.
True.
But because there was a bigger threat, now she has to like try to convince him, look, there's a bigger threat.
Right.
And he's gonna be like, nah, son, this dude gotta die.
Yeah. I really hope that she succeeds at this, because it doesn't, as of right now, it does not look like it's going in her favor.
Yeah, things are kind of going to crap.
Davion he's not with it. Caden isn't with it. The only one that's her loyal, like the only one that would go along with it is Marci.
Yep, there's a ride or die. Looks like no matter what universe she's in, Marci's her ride or die.
Yeah. She's
even Luna has been faithful too. So we can't. I didn't like Luna at first. Like she was not one of my favorite characters. I thought she was basically evil, to be honest.
Yeah.
It wasn't until she had her like come to Jesus moment that I was like kind of turned around on her a little bit, and I was like, okay, maybe she's redeemable. Yeah. Because I was like, what the heck? Like she likes killing people. Like she is enjoying killing. Yeah, she was doing it for sport. I was like, I can't get behind that. But they redeemed her character, and they brought back Lena, who kind of was, conspiring against Mirana, but she didn't know what the situation was. Yeah. So a lot of redemptions, but then these redemptions bring other problems. So we'll see what happens.
Definitely.
I'm excited for episode 5. We're going to call it quits for the day, but we're going to definitely have those episodes up for you to watch later. So go ahead and hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever we drop those videos, as well as for our patrons. You don't have to know anything because you're already watching them. Patrons always get it early. That's why it always benefits to become a patron. If you're a second tier patron, you definitely get it. And you can watch along with us, like we're sitting here in your living room and you're sitting right next to us and we're just kind of having a conversation about the show. But yeah, I'm excited for the next episode.
I am.
Any last words or anything?
No, not at all.
Peace out.